I am your sadist for the evening. I am here making a video answering criticism regarding my water car challenge. First off, one person out there has stated that he has taken the challenge. That is false, and I cannot imagine how the bloody hell somebody could say that when they must know that I'm going to deny it because it did not happen. Second point, I have so far received one email to the email address desertfile@gmail.com, and that person stated in the subject line of that email that he accepts the challenge. In the body of that message, he gave excuses for why he cannot take the challenge. Dude, take the challenge or decline. Don't do both. Third point. Two people, at least two people, I haven't read all the comments yet for that video. At least two people have insisted that I fly or drive to Maryland to test their devices. That is not how the real world works. Checking MapQuest, I see that I am 1,980 miles away from where they want me to go to test their devices. That has absolutely fucking nothing at all to do with my challenge, nor does it have anything at all to do with where the burden of proof lays. See these shoulders? These sagging, drooping, powerless, muscles that, maybe a scarecrow might have. The burden of proof does not rest upon these shoulders. The burden of proof rests upon the people out there making the claims of that their HHO so-called boosters increase miles per gallon. It is not for me to purchase airfare, which I see is $366 one way going from Albuquerque, or gasoline, which would be $222 one way, or spend 31 hours driving, according to MapQuest, for me to show up and then find a motel or hotel and then rent a vehicle and drive to these clowns and test their devices. The arrogance of their demand staggers my mind. The challenge is what I have stated. Put the fuck up or shut the fuck up. If you take the challenge and if you pass the challenge, you will shut me up once and for all, at least on this subject. Making excuses or insisting that I expend my money and my time is not fucking good enough. Fourth point. Two people have castigated me for using the word fuck and clowns out there. These people are clowns. If they want their fucking clown car tested, take the fucking challenge and do it. Shut me the fuck up and do it. Seriously, if I believed that these devices worked, I would take the challenge. I would shut me the fuck up and I would rub it in my face, so to speak. Why are these clowns issuing every imaginable excuse possible? Which of course I predicted. Let's see, two people have stated that I wrongly included them, their YouTube name, in the list of clowns out there making bullshit assertions. To which I apologize profusely. When I went looking for people making these ridiculous claims for these oxyhydrogen on-demand devices, It took a hell of a lot of time and research on my part, many hours, to look at all these people, and it looks like I accidentally got at least 2 people wrongly included. I am sorry. Let's see, I guess that was point number 5. Point number 6. A claim has been made that these devices, while they do not decrease, or increase I should say, I'm sorry, they do not increase a vehicle's miles per gallon. They do decrease the emissions of a vehicle. I have seen 0 evidence for that claim. I have seen some damn fine excellent claim or evidence that refutes that claim. Specifically, NBC's Dateline test. They measured emissions for one of these devices, and the emissions with the device off were equal to the emissions with the device on. Same with the miles per gallon. Thirdly, that was number 6. Point number 7. I forgot, I'm sorry, what point number 7 is. Oh, potty mouth. I am not a professional at anything, as I mentioned many times before. I shovel horse shit for a living. I am therefore free to use whatever language I fucking feel like. If I were James Randi, may the gods help me, or if I was Eric Krieg, I suppose, or anybody else, a professional out there who is out there in the business world and the professional world, I would not be using the language, but since I am not, I will use every fucking word that I can fucking think of to fucking say what I fucking need to say. If fucktard, moron, fucktard, wanker, fucktards out there don't like it, well, don't watch my videos. And I suppose there's more points, but those are the chief ones. The chief complaint, or the chief assertion out there, is that these clowns would accept my challenge if only I would go to them, if only I would expend my money and my time to prove or disprove their devices. Now, take the fucking challenge as it is and cease your bitching and complaining. Please, publicly humiliate me. I am looking forward to it. I want you clowns to humiliate me here in YouTube and out in the real world. Please do so. Take the challenge. Another point I wish to make. Several of these clowns out there have tumbled out of their clown car and insisted that I need to buy one of their devices and test it in my vehicle. Some of them have insisted that I need to follow their instructions and build a device and test it in my vehicle. No! I'm not going to give you clowns out there an excuse stating that since the device did not work, it was my fault and that I did something wrong. That is not going to happen because you bastards have all your excuses already. I'm not going to give you another one. You step forward with a vehicle that you say is getting 20% or greater increase in miles per gallon, and that is the test. You don't get to say, I did it wrong, me. I get to say, you did it wrong if the device doesn't work. Step forward. Take the challenge.